In this episode of Sailing Doodles, we continue to show you the beautiful sights of Greece as we sail around the islands there. Laura refines her kung fu skills and we spend our last night out on the water in Greece. The Doodles will be in Annapolis, Maryland this Saturday, September 21st from 10 to 4 p.m. at Atlantic Cruising Yachts. Check out their full line of Fountain Peugeot and Jeanneau yachts, and we'll give you the inside scoop on the new boat we just purchased and everything else going on. Meanwhile, back in Greece, we were enjoying our time in the little town of Vathi.
All right, starting the day with some pancakes made by Dylan.
Yeah!
It's a pretty cool little spot. This is, you could definitely hang out here for a while. It'd be fun. And it's cheap too. Like $13 a night for the mooring.
Great service, great food, lots of small restaurants.
And lots of cats.
Lots of cats.
She loves cats. So,
Good
yeah.
swimming, the water's crystal clear.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have breakfast and then we're gonna head out, go island hopping again. So let's do it again.
Although we didn't get a lot of time in Greece, Vathi was probably our favorite stop. It's a quaint little town with reasonably priced restaurants, inexpensive moorings, and cheap wine. We had to keep moving though, so we threw off the mooring lines and pulled up the anchor.
Oh, we got a rock. There we go. All right.
It's a good habit to always tie off your anchor just in case the windlass lets go.
Yeah, I can't believe
couldn't wait 5 minutes for us to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Yeah, but there's an anchor line coming out pretty sharp. If you go about where he is now, you're probably good.
After a little delay, we headed out of the marina.
Seems to be, it's kind of hard to tell because we're still in this, we don't know which exactly direction it is out there. Med winds are really swirly. I don't know, it's like 5 knots of wind out there maybe a little bit more. Hopefully we can sail today.
Tara, Bobby, fix the pulley situation. It's so easy! And done!
Well, this one's way easier than our last view. Oh my god, almost to the top.
Okay, now let's go quick.
As soon as we put the mainsail up, the wind dropped to nothing.
It's from China. Oh, you're all the way. Yeah! Is there a message in it?
Just right back through there.
Yeah. Saving the ocean one bottle at a time.
Orange juice drink.
Orange juice drink, yeah. Well, protecting the environment, Dylan. All right, Laura, this one's yours.
I'm jumping in if I'm gonna get something like that. I'm not hanging off the edge.
Go for it.
I don't have any bottoms on.
She is rescuing another bottle. See the hook there, Laura?
We got boat supplies and it's heavy.
Hand. I'll get you. Alright, nice.
Mine was bigger than yours. Yeah. Dylan says boat supplies. He's gonna use this. It will be repurposed.
Eventually the wind picked up where we could do some real sailing. While I was flying the drone, we noticed a pod of dolphins nearby, so I flew it over to check them out. Unfortunately, another boat got too close and scared them away. This is my Mavic 2 drone, which I really love, but the Phantom 4 is way easier to catch off the boat, and you can see why here. Watch your fingers.
Cool. Thanks, sir.
It was about a 10-mile sail around to an island that has a wildlife sanctuary. Although there is a little cafe and restaurant on the island, the rest of the island is reserved for wildlife. They have deer, peacocks, and quite a few other animals there. Dylan likes to free fall his anchor in order to save the power on the boat. Safely anchored, it was time to go explore ashore. There was quite a bit of wind, so we tied up the dinghy with a stern line as well. All right, kind of the plan here is we're gonna walk around, hike a little bit, see some deers and such. Deer? I think it's just deer is the plural. It's like moose. Anyway, we'll walk around a little bit and then get in the water, have maybe an adult beverage here. It's kind of cool, like they have water taxis bringing everybody over here. There's nobody that lives here. It's kind of nice being able to bring your own boat.
Yeah.
That's what the... I thought I heard peacocks there. I was like, I don't think that's peacocks here, but sure enough. Noisy little bastards. When I lived in Nigeria, I lived there for 4 years, the compound I lived on had like 20 peacocks. And they just, all day long, waking you up in the morning. That and the mosque right next door kind of woke me up a lot too, so.
Think we can get it to respond?
Yes, Dylan.
Crazy little dinosaur.
Yeah.
That was close.
I don't, yeah, that was better.
That was good. That was a good one.
He's not impressed. Come on, Laura, where's your peacock?
There's another one over there.
You're more of a cat.
Oh,
They're eating watermelon.
I knew there was another one. I was looking up in the tree.
We saw quite a few deer, but they didn't get very close for the camera.
I know what it is. It's a peacock trough.
It is. I think it's a peacock and deer trough. It's hard to see them there, but there's little baby deer too. All over the place. I think there might have been cabins for rent or cabinas, but also we think there's a lot of camping here. So it was set up for camping. I don't think anybody camps here anymore. At some point they did, because they have water troughs and stuff too. And then this looks like it used to be a shower or something. There's toilets on the other side. Not exactly sure what all's here, but there's a little fireplace in here. This might have been somebody's house at some point, but now it's just full of... I don't want to go in there. That ceiling looks like it might collapse.
How do we get down there?
You can get down into there, but I don't know if that.
This doesn't look safe.
Yeah, it doesn't look safe. There's a lot of stuff to get tetanus on there.
This is
Oh, and then
tetanus nightmare.
there's a staircase in the middle. I think this used to be like, you know, this house and this thing right here. Maybe it was some resort or a house that has been abandoned for a while.
Yep.
And then there's staircase down the back there. Comes up to the second level where you have a nice deck and veranda and all that.
It's pretty sweet.
I think it was somebody's house that they just abandoned. You know, they probably built it in the 50s or 60s and then just.
I want to camp here with like a tarp and a fire.
We basically are camping on a boat. Oh, wow, that's really picked up over there. Well, the wind has turned around and made our anchorage not so nice. I don't know how it's gonna be, but our nice sunny beach kind of got windy and gloomy. Pretty spot though.
Hopefully it doesn't last that long. Dylan.
ASA.
Strict rules.
Good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, this is a bad idea. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How is that?
Tidbit nipply. Woo!
I know. I was gonna put my hands up and I was like, God move!
It's really. Whew, that's cold. Yeah, that water's cold.
Oh, give me a ride.
No, get off me.
Give me a ride. Oh.
Get off.
Whoa, that you can't put that on YouTube.
Sorry.
Cover it with your mug, baby.
You can't have nipples on YouTube, apparently.
Thank you.
Last night, kind of cruising the islands around Athens, and Dylan cooked us a steak.
He spoiled us.
And
Steak,
beets.
beets, and whatnot.
There you go. It's a good meal for a good day.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Dink it and sink it.
There you go.
Thank you so much to our patrons for making this channel possible. And be sure to check out Dylan's channels also. It's Florb on YouTube.